Good morning again to everyone. Saturday morning, and most of us may be, very busy doing a lot of activities, whatever activities that we have to do. Some of us may be working. Some of us are planning the week ahead, all the jobs, all the activities that we got to do. And, maybe thinking about, oh, I have to go to the beach, or I have to meet up with family. Or we're thinking about all these things Saturday morning, I'm sure. But in the midst of whatever we are doing, I just wanted to touch base a little bit on the importance of agile, when you are trying to implement in your organization, really. Now, this happened to me, and I said to myself, someone came to me and they were telling me about it actually, without not giving away the whole story. But someone came to me and I was kind of, I was so happy to hear about it and to really understand, to show that, hey, there's so many different things that you have to do with agile for it to work. So there was part of a development team, you're developing something, and the person came to the agile, the person in charge then, right? So let's say this is the agile person who's trying to implement agile within the organization. And the person came to the agile project manager, then if you want to look at it like that, it was a project, and said, so what should I do now? What should I do now? And the person, the manager called me up and said, Shivani, so, look at what I'm trying to implement, and I don't know, really guide me a little bit on what to do. Now, this person is not an agile coach, right? Or not an individual who is understanding the agile way. They're trying to implement certain aspects of it. So I said to him, I said, you know what you need to do? When the person comes to you and asks you a question, and what do I have to do now? You need to answer it with a question again. You have to throw back a question at the person. And you need to say, so do you know with this, how do you achieve this in order to make sure that you get the goal? So how should we do this in order to achieve the goal? So you're making sure people understand there's a goal, there's an objective. So you're not supposed to come to me and say, well, what to do next? If you have really implemented the agile culture, now this is just one aspect of it. So when somebody comes to you and asks you a question, what to do next, you as a PM, as the agile practitioner, as the master, as the coach, if you have done and implemented a culture, you are supposed now to ask the question, with a question, you're supposed to say, okay, so what do we do now in order to achieve the goal? You have to make sure people understand that whatever they are doing, it is to achieve something. And chances are they may not have even known about the goal, or you may not have put it in a way for effective objectives. So agile, you have a lot of key principles here that can be used in projects, that could be used not even in projects alone, but in general organizations and general operations. However, when someone tells me, in this way, I realize that they are not implementing, or they are not ensuring that everybody understands the entire agile culture, the entire agile principles for this to happen. So you will never get self-organizing and self-management teams if we do not look at what we were discussing before. So thanks, everybody. Keep on learning, keep on growing. I hope to see you in our third cohort of Innovation Project Management as we discuss some new principles in project management and how we can become more innovative. Thanks, everybody.